Hey, it's Nicole. I just got out of class. Today is Saturday, and I spent a lot of time not going to class, many years. I got a degree in theater and Spanish. Así yo hablo español. And then I moved to LA, and I got stuck in corporate America for a while because I couldn't figure out how to have the flexibility to audition and still pay my bills at the same time. At a certain point, I realized that I either needed to move somewhere where I could afford to buy property, or I needed to do what I came to LA to do. So I found a great class, a Meisner class taught by a man who studied with Sanford Meisner himself and was personally chosen to be Sandy Meisner's a protege and assistant. And he was taught to teach by Sandy himself. And his name is Martin Barter. He lives in Seattle at the moment. Anyway, that's a lot of information. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I studied there for 2 years. It was a 2-year program, and then there was a master class. I took that. And I figured, okay, I'm ready to launch my business. That was 2004. I finished the 2-year program. January 2005, I said, I'm open for business, and signed with my commercial agent in March of 2005. And after about a 6-month delay, I didn't book anything for 6 months. I had to shoot pictures a couple times, and finally we found the right formula, and I started booking commercials like crazy. Then I was able to get an excellent theatrical team, and then I started booking TV shows. So that's been my path. And for a long time, I would do workshops here and there, but I didn't think I needed to go to class. I'm like, I know how to act. I'm working. I'm making a living as an actress. What do I need to go to class for? I could teach some classes. But what happened was I got rusty between auditions. Auditions, when you go in for an audition, you could be one of 50 people that they're seeing for a particular role. And if you're using the audition as your gym or your workout, you haven't worked out since your last audition, which may have been a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And now that you have an audition, now I'm gonna act. Let me show you what I can really do. I haven't practiced anything at all, but I can just pull it out whenever I want. No, that's not how it works. So I realized that I was rusty. I wasn't sharp anymore. I would get nervous when it was time to audition. So I found a class. Actually, the class found me. I went looking for classes. This was, we're in 2015 now. Wow. This was 2012. I was looking for a class for a big chunk of that year, and I shot. I worked on CSI New York with a director by the name of Howard Deutsch, and he pulled me over and said, "Hey, I like you. You're really good. Okay, who are you studying with?" And I told him I've been looking for a class. So he invited me to his class at the Beverly Hills Playhouse, and that's where I've been for the past over 2 years now. I took 2 months off from class, not on purpose. I sprained my ankle, and I was on crutches, and then I couldn't drive for a while. It's my left ankle, but I drive a stick shift. So then my ankle got okay, and I hurt my back. I'm much better now. I'm still working through it, but I'm upright and I'm mobile and all that. And I had medical bills to pay. The doctors don't want to work on you for free. Go figure. So I just wasn't in class for 2 months. I went back last Saturday, and I should back up a little bit and tell you that the 2 months that I wasn't in class, I thought I was in a really, really grouchy mood most of the time. Grouchy, lethargic, just unpleasant, really, even to myself. And I'm a person who needs her solitude. I enjoy my alone time. I really, really need it. Some people, they need to be social, they need to be out and around people, whatever. I need that solitude. It's how I recharge my batteries. So I got a lot of solitude while I was infirm. I thought maybe I just had cabin fever, or because I was hurting, I wasn't the best person that I could be, or the best version of myself. And that was a factor, but there was more to it than that. Although I did have auditions, I had voiceover auditions, because it doesn't matter. I mean, you can be on crutches and do voiceover. It's not a big deal. I was able to, once my ankle got okay and it was just my back, I was able to take some drugs, or put a cold pack on and go and do on camera auditions. I had gone back to that thing of my auditions had become my workout. It was the only time that I got to ply my craft. And I love creativity, period. Acting is my chosen profession, and I just felt stagnant. I went back to class last Saturday. So I've been in class twice now. Last Saturday, I've been in class this Saturday, and this past week has been the best week, just in terms of me and my personal energy and being more upbeat and cheerful and just happier. Nothing else in my life has changed. Nothing. I had several voiceover auditions this week. I actually have to record 2 sometime this weekend. They have to be in by Monday. So I had a bunch of voiceover auditions this week. I've had no on-camera auditions, but I'm active. I'm working with my classmates, rehearsing scenes that we're going to put up in class, stuff that I'm excited about, some things that scare me. I'm doing a scene that I was asked to do. I wouldn't have chosen it, but it's interesting. I'm glad they brought it to me. It's from a British film called In the Loop. I haven't seen the film, and I'm not going to watch it because I don't want whoever performs the role that I'm doing, I don't want that person in my head. I need to bring myself and my own sensibility to the text. But I have to have a British accent. Accents scare me. I'm good with languages. I pick up languages very easily. I don't know what it is with me and accents. I don't know. I love them. I love listening to them. I love parsing them, trying to figure out linguistically why does this group of people speak this way? Where does this come from? Where does the etymology of words? I love that stuff. I'm a bit of a weirdo. But me doing an accent, it's something that I've stayed away from because they're hard. They're hard, and the last time I tried to do an accent was in college. I had to do a Jamaican accent. I didn't even know, actually, no, that's not the last time. I've done one since then, and it was terrible too. It was an audition, and it was terrible. Yeah, especially when you don't know that this character is supposed to have an accent, so you go in, it's the way you've prepared the character, and then they say, oh, this character's Jamaican. It would have been nice if you told me that. I mean, I still might not be good at it, but at least I would be prepared. Or I think the last time I went in was a few years ago, and the character was Dominican. I speak Spanish. It's easier for me to do my audition in Spanish than it is for me to speak accented English. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. I'm exploring it. But anyway, that's what I'm working on in class right now. I'm also working on another scene. It's from an August Wilson play called Fences. I'm really, really, really excited about that. Talked to some people about a couple of other things. I also have a friend who has created this wonderful project that I can't talk about. I'm excited about it. And we've been bouncing some ideas off of one another. So I have said all of that to say that it is so important to be around like-minded individuals. I will go as far as to say that it's important. I don't know that you need to be in class all the time, year round, but it is important to have a class that you can go to when you need it. And don't wait until your skills have atrophied beyond recognition and then you got to snatch it back. It's like going to the gym, you know? When my clothes start getting tight, that's when I know it's time for me to work out. I should probably work out every day, all year round or whatever. I don't. I'm like 6 months on, 6 months. Well, maybe 3 months on, 3 months off. My clothes start getting tight and I go, okay, we need to do something to rein this in. Same thing with your acting skills. Don't wait until you've gained 100 pounds and it's such a daunting task that you don't even want to think about what it takes, and then you quit, or you leave acting for a while. You may come back. You lose any momentum that you had. It's a tough business. This craft is one that needs to be worked. It's a muscle. I know a lot of people think that you just if you're cute cute or interesting, either one of those categories, cute or interesting looking, and you can memorize lines, you can be an actor or an actress. But that somebody might put you in a TV show or a film, and you can be an actor or an actress. But if you are about the craft, then you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your craft, you owe it to your fellow actors and actresses to stay sharp. Anything less is disrespectful. Get in class, stay in class, make sure you have a class that you can go to and work out. Make sure you're around like-minded individuals, and like-minded doesn't mean a bunch of drones. You want to be around people that challenge you. I don't ever want to be the smartest person in the room, because it's not interesting. I know what I think. I know what I know. If I'm not being pushed by my peers, then yeah, we all just, what are we doing? All sitting around with our thumbs up our noses and, what are we going to do next? Nobody's inspired. I like to be inspired. I was inspired today in class. I saw some people do some things that though they weren't perfect, we all want to be perfect. Nobody actually is. The performances may not have been perfect, but they were honest, they were inspirational, and because they weren't perfect, I feel like I now can put up a project and it doesn't have to be perfect before I put it up, which would be never. There's something that I've been wanting to work on for at least a year, maybe a year and a half, and because it scares me, I just put it off. I'll do it another day. I'll do it. And I signed up today, and they could call me at any time to do it, because I told them it was ready to go, even though it's not, which means that I have a lot of work to do this week, because they could call me on Friday and say, hey, we want you to put this up on Saturday. So, yeah. Stay inspired. Find your tribe. Your tribe will inspire you. Your tribe will push you. Your tribe will support you. They will encourage you. They will take you to task, which is also important, because if you're not challenged, you're not growing. Okay, this has been a long video. I just got home and I need to make a phone call and check on a family member who hasn't been doing so well, and eat some lunch, and I need to read a script. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.